Just to highlight to us some of the issues that are happening here and explain really what exactly has been going on since morning and what probably the government officials who came here could be demanding for from AfriCOG, some of the issues that have been raised in social media and some of the questions that people want answered from AfriCOG. Bwana Githongo, from what you've heard so far, what are the demands of the government officials who are here and who exactly are they? What have they given you? Any papers? What do they want?
As you know, I arrived after they were already here. And so I've had a look at the affidavit and warrant which is being used for this raid. And I must admit it's slightly confusing because it mentions the Criminal Procedure Code and the affidavit talks about an investigation regarding the tax situation, alleged tax offences by AfriCOG. And so the document itself that has brought both KRA and police officers here in such great numbers is a bit confusing, and number one. Number two, as AfriCOG, as chairman of AfriCOG, I have not actually been made aware that there was any question being asked of us with regard to these issues. I'm the one who signs the accounts, so and other documents. So I would have known if there was an investigation or if there were questions, if there were issues that needed clarification. We've always been very free and easy. So this is a very unfortunate and development that's taking place, and a waste of public resources and a waste of the very taxes which they've ostensibly come here to collect.
There's been question about the registration of AfriCOG. How is the organization registered, and what exactly could there, because there's a question that you're not registered under the NGOs Act, how are you registered and what should be the way going forward?
The AfriCOG is registered as a company limited by guarantee. So it's a legal entity in that respect, and as the law currently stands, as far as I'm aware, it has no relationship with the NGO Coordination Board.
So he is interfering in a domain which is not supposed to be coming into. That's what you would like to say?
I mean, we have no relationship with that board.
Okay, I'm Oliver from Capital FM. Sorry. How is it that you do non-profit work but you're registered as a company? Yes.
It's a legal form of registration for an organization that is engaged in a range of activities. When I ran organizations before, there have been different ways that you can register to engage in a range of activities. There are those who are registered as trusts, those who are out and out NGOs, there are those that are almost like societies, companies limited by guarantee. So, so long as you are legally registered, you're filing your returns, you're paying your taxes, what is the question?
So there's the question of the PBOA Act coming in, and who should really then regulate you going forward?
Well, under the PBOA Act, I think that the NGO Coordination Board ceases to exist. So that's why it's been a bit confusing. On what authority does this outfit purport to send letters around asking for making allegations, asking for things? That is completely out of order. They've ostensibly asked, at least, again, we have not received any letter from the NGO Coordination Board as AfriCOG. We have received nothing. We are responding to to things that we saw on social media, that we saw a letter. So, it would also be good to be advised whether if this is the mode of transmission for government to communicate with organizations by putting it on social media that we're going to do A, B, C, D. So as we stand here, we have not yet been officially given any letter that we can respond to, any document that we can respond to by a body or a department of government that is relevant to us as an organization.
So going forward then, what would you feel is your solution to sort out all that is happening?
Well, this should stop. I mean, if it's documentation with regard to our taxes, our accounts, that is, first of all, is information that is already in their possession. Whether with their digitized revenue collection system, they know what taxes we pay to who. That is information is already in their possession. Our accounts are properly filed, so again, are in their possession. But what is curious is that they were not asked for. Again, we saw a letter on social media. So this is an outrage and a waste of public resources. Ostensibly, there's a tax collection exercise going on here. It's wasting the very same taxes that are being paid.